Yo, what's good guys? Today is going to be the day we tear into the new EVA motor that we picked up over in Seattle. We still do need to tear apart the old one as well completely to make sure the rods and pistons are good, but I want to get this one right here torn apart, torn into, and figure out what exactly is going on with it. Let's head down to the shop and get it unloaded. So before we get to work tearing into this motor, trying to figure out what happened there, I'm going to tear our old motor all the way apart and make sure all of the parts are good. And I also need this engine stand as well. I only have one. So let's pull this thing out, rip it all the way down, make sure everything is good to go. Alright, old motor is completely torn apart. Rods are good. Pistons are probably usable, but I may end up replacing them. Cams are fine, head's fine. Pretty much everything except the block and crank in this motor seem to be okay. I got a few parts stripped off this guy already. Let's go ahead and tear the rest of this thing down. I'm really hoping and praying the block and the crank are good. That's pretty much all we need from this motor, but I may end up using everything off this motor. I don't really know yet. Let's tear it down and see what we have in store. Well guys, we just found the issue. There is a ring, this is a piston ring right here. It is stuck in the oil pump. So I hope this motor doesn't have some crazy damage like my old one does. But yeah, it's pretty wild. I'll get the camera up close so you guys can see that. It's pretty crazy. Oh wow, this whole piston, this would be piston 4, is completely destroyed. Check that out guys, that is freaking crazy. That looks like it just pushed way too freaking hard, honestly. A ton of boost. That's my take on it. That is wild. Alright, let's flip this thing over, check out the block, check out the bore. It is still at 86 mil, I believe. So if needed, we can bore it. I would prefer to keep it at 86 mil, but let's check it out. is literally about the best possible outcome with this motor. When I bought it, I kind of figured it was a piston or ringland failure. Thankfully, the block is literally like in perfect condition. I'm guessing Cooper, the dude I got it from, didn't really drive it much at all after that piston failure, which is a very, very good thing. That means I can still run 86mm pistons. I don't have to go up to 86.5, which is good because if in the future we have another motor failure, I can bore it then. So this block should be good for 2 builds, which is absolutely amazing. Let's go check out that piston one more time. That thing is pretty crazy. That is what it looks like when you run too much boost. The motor that this car came out of was on Tefra V3, tuned by some random guy. He wasn't really sure who tuned it, and I'm guessing a bad tune, too much boost, is what caused this problem. So boys, get a good tune, get a good tuner. Don't go crazy on like stock pistons, stock rods. I personally have bent a rod on a stock motor with too much torque. That is too much boost, I'm guessing. Get a good tuner, just stick with it. It's not worth building an extra 10, 20 horsepower and destroying your motor over a little bit more boost. It's about 11:30 or 12 o'clock, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video right here. The shop is a complete disaster. As you can see, it always is. I always try to keep it so clean when I disassemble a motor, but it always turns into just a complete freaking disaster. So I'm gonna go clean up the shop. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, block is in perfect condition, crank is in perfect condition. I think what I'm gonna do is just take all the motor parts from this 2010 motor and use it on my build. So with that being said, if anyone needs any random spare Evo parts, I have a good head. I think that's about it. I think that literally is the only good thing I have off my old motor, a good head. Hit me up if you need a head, I guess. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out. I'll see you guys in the next Evo episode.